What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, still no progress. Still no progress on the truck. Still no motor. It's only here collecting fucking spider webs and spiders, but meh, who cares? Today I'm actually working on tearing down. Hold up, this fucking camera stayed dirty, bro. Today I'm continuing to work on the motor. As you guys can see, I've already gone ahead and got like a pretty big head start, and already took off the heads, the intake, the front timing cover. I just right now took off the oil pan. And remember when I told you guys in the previous video, before I even took this thing apart, that I thought that number 5 and number 7 pistons, that side was bad? Take a look at this. She melted, boys, as well as that one right there. So for those of you that have been asking or wondering, whenever I bought the pistons and rods, I got them off Summit. They're like the Pro Summit LS stuff. It's all forged aluminum and shit. I actually bought them 30,000s over because, you know, just in case. And I'm glad I did. I hope 30,000s is enough. It should be. But yeah. Supposedly, I don't know exactly what happened. I really don't. Because it's only these two. Every other piston is perfectly fine. All the rest of them are good. No fucking corrosion on top of them. I mean, no carbon buildup, none of that. So it's weird how this shit happened. How just those two were bad. I spoke to my tuner. He's saying that maybe the wastegate was stuck open, or it, when, you know, it over boosted at some point or something. But I don't know. I am going to be upgrading, you know, the wastegate on the turbo. I am going to be putting a better boost controller on the turbo. Basically, I'm going to, you know, build it right this time. That way my brand new pistons that are actually nice and expensive and shit don't do that. So it kind of sucks. It was a good little motor though. She literally ripped. She was a little ripper, but yeah. So I'm gonna continue working on this. I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna pull the pistons probably today. And yeah, so I really don't have anywhere else to put you guys, and as always my shit is on low battery. So I'm gonna continue working on this, and then when I pull the cam out, I'll come back. Alright, there we go. Got all the pistons out. I couldn't get the cam out. I don't have that Torx bit. Come on, bitch, focus. I don't have that Torx bit right there, so I couldn't take it out today. Probably take it out tomorrow. I mean, like I said, I ain't in no hurry. But I did get all the pistons out. The crank looks to be like in very good condition. Doesn't, like any other journals, don't seem to be scratched or any of that. Let me go ahead and flip it real quick. It spins nice and freely. None of the journals look to have like any major scratches or anything. It does have a whole bunch of like bearing material on it, and a whole bunch of like piston shit from the pistons that got fucked up. But besides from that, like the fucking crank looks amazing. Looks like it hit something there. Must have been a piece of fucking piston that broke off. But hold on, let me Let me get something real quick right here. Let me turn it just to be safe. Oh yeah, crank is good. Yeah, it must have like rubbed up against a little piece of piston that broke off, but other than that, I mean, everything else looks to be in perfect condition. So I'm pretty sure this crank is salvageable. It's good. I don't see any big major, like, what you call it, I don't see any heat spots. But let's go to where those pistons, oh shit, a little too much. Let's go to where those pistons fucked up. Let me face it up like that. This one is not that bad. I'm pretty sure, like, if I get like a little Scotch Brite or something, that'll clean up. This one right here is but I think it'll clear up. I mean, it's not like, how can I explain it? Like, it's not bad. Like, I'm pretty sure if, you know, they do their once it gets bored over, you know, 30, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Because I mean, none of this is like, they're not like scratches. It's more like melted on piston on there. See, because it's not like a scratch, it's more like a bump, if you guys know what I mean. Let me see if I can see. It's not like a scratch, it's more like a little bump. But I think all this should be good to go. It should clear up. So I think we're good. But here's one of the pistons. Here it is. Here's one of the pistons. Give it a little bit too much sauce. It's all melted. The rings is all melted. Here's where I was getting a lot of the blow by. Oil rings, compression rings. All this shit fucked up. This one over here, this is the worst. It actually fucking made a hole in there. So that's where I'm saying that, you know, it's melted fucking piston on there. It's not like, because it was like this. See, this side doesn't seem any bad at all. It's just the side, because this piston was like this. As you guys can see, there's a dot. That's towards the front of the engine. So it was like this. So pretty much all of that is right there. That's just the melted piston that landed on there, you know. But it's bad. Look at that. It made a fucking hole in there. The piston is all fucked up. Damn. But yeah, made a little bit of progress on the engine. I haven't touched, this is the first time I touch it in like about 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago I just took the heads off just to see what happened. Took the heads off and all that good stuff, and after that I didn't touch it anymore till today. But I'm pretty sure it'll clean up. I mean, the pistons are 30 over pistons. The standard bore on these is like 4-inch, so I got 4-inch 0.030, which is 30 thousandths over. So, or it's 30 or whatever. They're just 30 over. So I'm pretty sure that they can make that shit work in the machine shop. Hopefully they can. If not, then I'll probably have to go with a slightly bigger piston, which is, it's gonna suck, because if I do have to get bigger pistons, that means I'm gonna have to wait even longer, because I'm gonna have to return the pistons I have, reorder the ones that I need, and it's just gonna be a fucking mess, man. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end it off right now, just because I mean, I can't do anything else. I don't feel like pulling the crank right now. But I need to go get these torque bits. They're like a Torx 35 or 40. Get those out, and yeah, But as far as getting shit new for this motor, I might get a new yeah, I might have to get a new sprocket for this, as well as the sprocket that goes on the cam. I'm just gonna get a new fucking timing chain, new sprockets, and all that good stuff. The lifters didn't seem fucked up, but I did find a whole bunch of like metal shavings up here, so might as well just get new lifters. Lifter trays are still good, those are brand new, so I'm gonna keep the lifter trays. Get a new cam retaining plate, just because the gaskets that go behind these, after you take it on and off, they go bad. So a new one of these, new gaskets all around, head gaskets, back timing cover gasket, front timing cover gasket. The knock sensors are still good, I'm gonna keep those. Get a new cam sensor. This is for my oil pressure mechanical gauge or digital gauge. I don't think the block needs resurface that I see. It looks pretty good, so might save a few bucks there on the resurfacing. What else am I gonna get new? My head bolts just came in, or I just went and picked them up at Summit Racing. I'm still waiting on my main cap bolts or studs, because machine shop told me that if I'm going to be using some ARP head studs or ARP main cap studs, I need to buy them and take them to them so they can torque them with the studs, and that way they can get like a good reading and shit and all that good stuff. So I'm still waiting on my main studs. Once those show up, then I'll be able to take it to the machine shop, get it all good. Still gonna take off my motor mounts, but yeah. Oh, and the cam position sensor, take it off. But other than that, I mean, should be good to go as soon as those main studs show up. Once those main studs show up, it's a thumbs up for the fucking machine shop, and it'll just be a matter of time before they get that shit all cleaned up, honed out, bored out, new cam bearings, new main cap bearings, new rod bearings, all that good shit. They're gonna gap the piston rings for me. I told them to, if they can gap the piston rings for me, because they have like the better machines to get like the gap perfectly where it, how it's supposed to be, instead of using that manual one. They have like those really precise ones. But the thing is, those piston rings that came on that Pro LS kit that I ordered are on fucking back order until July. So I might just cancel the order for the piston rings and just tell the machine shop to, if they can source out some good piston rings for me instead of fucking waiting a month, So yeah. But I think this is where I'm gonna end it off. There's nothing else to do. I don't have that Torx bearing, and I don't feel like going to buy it right now. So yeah, catch you guys hopefully tomorrow when I pull the cam out and the crank. So yeah.
The next day.
AM Beats.
Okay. So I got the crank out. Looks to be in really good condition. All the journals are clean. I don't see any like, oh shit, any major scarring, any deep scratches or any of that. Even where the thrust bearing goes seems to be good. Probably just needs a polish. These are the main caps. They don't look to be in a bad condition either. Let me get a rag. Excuse all this mess. But they're good. They seem to be in good conditions. Like I do see like a little bit of spots where I guess parts of the piston were falling on, but it doesn't seem like it. They're not scratches though. I don't see any major scratches on these. This one is but it's smooth, real smooth, as well as this one. Yeah, there you go. You can see it better without the stupid ass flash. Then this is the cam. Cam appears to be a little bit like the worst. Keep in mind, I did reuse this cam from my other motor, the red one that blew, but either way, it doesn't seem to be any like big scratches or any like deep shit on there. All the lobes are perfectly smooth. Everything is good. And then on the side of the block, this is where that cylinder is fucked up. But like I said, you know, this is not like a scratch. It's more like the piston that melted onto the sleeve. No, that's not a crack. That's just like trash. Then that's that side. Other than that, everything else seems to be good. Oh, bitch. Turn the flash on here. And then here, all the bearings seem to be good as well. They're smooth. They just have those little spots where I guess piston material was falling on it. But they're smooth. I don't see, like, they don't have any major gouges in them. What I fucking guess, bitch. Oh, it's this other side anyways. Man, this fucking stand is not cooperating. But on this side, I just sprayed a whole bunch of WD-40 because I don't want the sleeves to get all rusted and shit. But on this side, they're perfect. No scratches, nothing. So I'm not exactly sure on what happened. Could have been a tune related problem. Maybe it over boosted, or might have a too bad. I've been seeing I could have two bad injectors, which I kind of doubt that I do, but just for the safety of the future build, I am gonna send those injectors to get flow tested, just to make sure that they're not bad. Cam bearings, they're gonna get replaced either way, so but either way they're not bad. I mean, you won't be able to see the other ones. I don't want to flip this bitch over again, but yeah, there she is. Finally got it all taken apart. So literally all I'm waiting for is my main cap ARP studs. Once I get those in the mail, because Summit is out of stock on them and they're like back ordered almost a month. So once I get the main cap bearings, then it's all good to go to the machine shop. And like I said yesterday, the only other parts that I'm waiting for are the piston rings, but they're literally on back order until like July. And on the app where I go to check my shit, it tells me that expected arrival on July 1st, which nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel that, and I'm just gonna tell the machine shop to source me out some good ass piston rings. But as far as that goes, yeah, that's the fucking shit for the truck. I mean, for the motor. Should clear at 30,000s. As far as the truck, well, obviously I haven't moved it. It has no motors, just sitting there, like we Mexicans say, dando lástima, just causing sadness, building up fucking spider webs. Look at that big ass spider right there, full of fucking spider webs in this bitch, man. I am gonna get a different catch can. Well, I'm gonna keep the same catch can, but I need to see if I can find some fucking filters, man. Look at that shit. It melted all the filter whenever I caught fire. But I did inspect the fucking harness the other day, and all the wires are good. None of them are melted. It's just, you know, luckily I had this extra like protecting thing that went over the loom, so it protected the main loom from getting all burnt, and then it protected the wires from getting all burnt. So that's good. I'm just gonna re-wrap it in some other type of wire loom shit. Everything else is perfect. I am gonna have to replace all of these wires, you know, the wires that came from the alternator to the battery, and then from the battery to the starter. I am gonna have to replace those, as well as this one, which is the one that went to the alternator. This one right here, that was gonna get replaced. The signal wire for the starter, whenever you turn the key, obviously is gonna have to get replaced. It's all toasted, so I'm gonna solder in a new lead to that. I am thinking about relocating the battery. I am thinking about putting better grounds. I mean, it worked perfect, you know. These are 4-gauge wire. I mean, it's 4-gauge wire. They didn't have any more black wire, so I just used red. But I am gonna put a different type of wire for the grounds. Damn, look at all these spider webs, bro. I don't know if you guys can see them. Look at that, full of spider webs. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's really all that happened to the truck. The coil side, where the coils go on the passenger side, the wires did get burned, but I have an extra set of coils that I'm gonna just swap out the cables. My fucking sound system wires burnt up, so I just need to see if I can find 2 of these. If not, then I might just looking to get in another catch can or something. It's all Gucci, no problemos. But yeah, there it is, just being sorry here. Collecting fucking spider webs and dust and spiders and shit, motherfuckers. Low key, I don't remember where the hell I put my map sensor, the aftermarket 3-bar map sensor that I got for this bitch. I don't know where it is. Back here is just shit. Inside the truck is shit. I still haven't cleaned it. It's still full of fucking dust from the fire extinguisher. So once this thing gets back up and running, I am gonna take it down to my homeboy, let him give it a full in and out detail. His tires are still holding air, so that's a plus. But yeah, aquí está valiendo verga. I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly how much longer it's gonna be out, but I don't know, especially with all this coronavirus shit. Everything is so back ordered and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. But either way, I think this is where I'm gonna end off the video. Hope you guys like this little update on this piece of shit. So with that being said, catch you guys on the next one. I don't know when I'm gonna make another video. Probably when I take the block back to the machine shop. But other than that, I don't know when I'm gonna make another video. So yeah, deuces.